With Fallout 76's next major update, Skyline Valley, currently live on the player test server, and a host of updated rewards coming to older public events, now seems like a good time for a first look at all these new rewards you'll be able to get your hands on. In today's video, we're running through everything we currently know about Skyline Valley, which does include some quest rewards as well, and there's also some new rewards for Invaders from Beyond, Meat Week, a new limited time event, Spring Cleaning, and of course there are some new masks coming too. It's a really long one today, as we're also taking a look at the first visuals for future Atomic Shop releases and Season 17 as well, which includes an amazing looking shelter related to the upcoming major update. You can find chapters in the video's description if you want to jump around, and special thanks to SugarBombsRADS and ReasonableMadness for doing the hard work data mining all of these items for us to take a look at. You can find their links in the video's description, so please give them both a follow. But up first, let's run through the rewards for the two new events that are currently live on the player test server, coming with the Skyline Valley update. Starting with Neurological Warfare, which sees the 76 dwellers face off against the new boss enemy type, the Storm Goliaths. From this event, players can get their hands on plans for the new 63 dweller gear, with the light armor, medium armor, and my personal favourite, the heavy armor outfit. And each of these will come with their own unique headwear. Celebrate your victory by displaying the robotic remains of the Goliaths with a custom chair, arm, torso, and leg displays. There are also a pair of blueprints with the Stormcutter blueprint and Weather Machine blueprint. A new enemy type, the mutated turkeys called Thrashers, can be displayed with a taxidermy sculpture or on a wall mount, and they also come in plushie form too. A new location, the Slumber Mill Motel, has a buildable sign, and you can have your very own Shenandoah National Park map with this table. Up next, we have a pair of new legendary weapons, the Volt 63 laser rifle, which comes with anti-armor, plus 25% damage while aiming, and increased reload speed. And there's also the Volt 63 Gatling laser, which is almost exactly the same, except it has reduced weight by 90% instead of the reload speed. The new event, Dangerous Pastimes, also has its own set of rewards of course. You can get plans for a burnt variant of the same armor types as before, with the light, medium, and heavy, as well as a burnt Volt lab coat available in two colours, and a more intact Shenandoah t-shirt and slacks. There's two unique legendary weapons that are available from this event. The Red Terror has the Furious prefix with last shot, reload speed, and double ammo capacity. It also seems to come in two communist colours as well. The Crimson Sky Lightning Gun is a variant of the Tesla rifle, which has 2-shot, increased rate of fire, reload speed, and double ammo capacity. A couple of camp items related to the event: you can build your own lightning harvester, and place down a Steeljack statue, which you can find in-game just outside the Shenandoah Visitor Center. Mo the Mole has a cutout, and there's a turkey themed to Border Core too. A series of new wildlife signs include the turkey, wolf, black bear, deer, and some scenes from the landscape itself, with the water features, natural bridge, Steeljack statue, and dinosaur footprints. Moving on now to new rewards for old events, starting with Invaders from Beyond, which is getting some really nice ones in my opinion. The event will run from April 30th to May 14th. The Zenith Alien Blaster was a very nice new look for this weapon, and there's also a glowing alien headlamp, a fashionable radiation suit, alien whacker game, pre-war Brahmin, the unfortunate recipient this time. A new alien table can be set down in your camp, and hang up a new target with the alien target practice poster. Last but not least, we have the glowing flapless monster lamp, which I think is an incomplete texture currently. Next, we have new rewards for Meat Week, which is running next for 2 weeks, from May 21st to June 4th, and there's 2 Brahmin posters on the way, and we have first visuals of a new camp collector, the Weenie Wagon. There's a new backpack called the Wasteland Hunter, and there's also Floridical Meat. I'm not sure if this is unfinished as well. I mistakenly thought the Megalonyx would be a new armor set, but it's now very clear that it's actually a display, and here's how the display frame looks normally, and once it's destroyed. And to place on it, there's a Megalonyx skull, torso, arms, and legs. I showed these plushies previously, but there are new meat plushies, with standard and rotted versions of each. Fasnacht is getting new masks again, and just like before, these come with standard and glowing variations. I'm not sure yet how these will be released, with some previously featured in a bundle, and others as in-game rewards, but the event is live from June 25th to July 9th. The new ones are the Minotaur, Pig, Alien, Robot, Turkey, and Unicorn. A motorized butter churn is a new camp item, as is the Helvetian planter and beeswax candle. Interesting one here, but the Veggie Man is getting a sign. A cryptid tease on a previous scoreboard. Could we see this creature appear next maybe? There's also a pair of new Herdsman's Bells. The limited time event Spring Cleaning is set to go live on May 7th, and will stick around until May 21st. More than enough time to complete challenges in game to claim these unique rewards, which are a Spring Clean dryer, backpack, Pip-Boy, and trash can. which is Rip Daring themed. Now putting a pin in the event rewards, let's take a look at the first quest rewards coming with Skyline Valley. We haven't had a chance to play these just yet on the PTS, so there could be some spoilers in amongst these if you wanted to skip ahead. A unique Vault hazmat suit looks amazing, and Vault Tech really are getting a glow up in this update. There's also a burnt Vault suit which is coming, and a new Mothman outfit called the Cultist Monarch. Weapon skins now. The Corrupted Handmaid has a Junkie's prefix with the explosive effect and weapon weight reduction. The Vault 63's Zweihander has the Executioner's prefix with increased power attack damage while also taking less damage from power attacks. The Vault 63 Shock Baton is anti-armor and does 50% more limb damage and breaks 50% slower. Finally, the Ticket to Revenge Railway Rifle is a bloodied with a 50% VATS hit chance and also the VATS critical meter filling 15% faster, and it comes with double ammo capacity. The final weapon is the Meltdown Rifle, which I don't actually know too much about just yet, but it does visually look fantastic. There's also a new tube, this time with Lost inside, burnt Pip-Boy skin, Shenandoah National Park sign, and a painting which I'm not going to name just in case. Right, up next let's take a look at Season 17. This season is set to start alongside Skyline Valley in June, so it makes sense that it's also themed around that. Starting with new camp items, we have the Armor Scoutmaster, which doesn't actually mention a Collectron, so I'm unsure if this is another Collectron option currently, or it could be something new. The Scout theme carries over to a new scrap box, ammo box, camp refrigerator, and a pair of new tube chairs. There's also some new survival tents for this season, which are the Vintage Camper and a rusted version of the same item. A stone cooking station, stack of ammo, Tato generator, dissected frog, thrasher egg, hollow stump stash box, lobster cage, picnic basket stash box, and archery target all look great, as does this bike. There's also a tower viewer, Tato lamp, crossed paddles, and continuing that theme, a pair of other aquatic items are the canoe and rowboat. A basic garden arch and another version covered in vines both look good, and there's a new projector, summer camp signs, and a stack of s'mores. You can cook your very own post-apocalyptic turkey, and there's also a dynamite plunger, which are both new floor decor items. A Pioneer Scout floor decor and wall decor signs. There's buildable meat, and a host of new plushies are up next, with the Scout Marshmallow coming with two different expressions. Two are toasted. The classic Fuzzy also comes with a hazmat suit and a Pioneer outfit. A series of campground signs to use are the fishing, bathroom, canoe, swimming, tent, trailer, RV, and campfire to complete the set, and there's also 10 different Scouts Life posters as well. An interesting set of items for builders are these stabbed weapons. There's a mix of floor and wall decor with these for the tomahawk, arrow, bowie knife, and fire axe. There's also board games aplenty on the way too. And to finish, a first look at the new paint and power armor sets for that season, with the Ranger paint, which does include the Muni armor set from Atlantic City, and for power armor different coloured Scouts themed sets for each. Here's the full list so you can decide which colour you like best. To finish up today, let's run through many of the data mined Atomic Shop items, which does actually include this very interesting new shelter. Sticking with power armor for the moment, we have the Flatwoods monster set and the really cool looking Storm Vault set, which is plucked straight from the new update. And it's one of my favourite looks in years actually, but let me know what you think of it in the comments. The outfits also include a Deathclaw outfit, Sawtooth outfit and mask, Heartland Hiker hat and outfit, and the antiquated Groom outfit with a Fasnacht Rail Splitter mask. I'm not sure if that is actually an in-game reward, or if it's going to be an Atomic Shop release. And to finish, there's also the Train Engineer hat. Two new backpacks are the Holdall and Birdcage, and there's also a single flare with the Chattering Teeth. There's a new Keep Out loot bag skin, and to finish with the skins, there's some weapons, with the Flatwoods Monster Alien Rifle, wedding-themed double-barreled shotgun, and Tricentennial Tesla. A wedding-themed Pip-Boy is also here as well. And up next, there's a camp item, that is the new entrance to a new shelter. The summer camp shelter door leads to the new Scout shelter, and even though there's only one image available, it does clearly follow a trend of large open shelters, live pretty empty for you to fill as you see fit. And I'm really liking the look of this one. A new emotes called Wake Up, and a new photo mode pose called Lightning Rods have also been data mined. There's also a trio of new player icons, which include 2 hot dogs and the Veggie Man again. He does suddenly seem to be cropping up a fair bit. Camp structures now, and there's plenty in here. You can build your own candle house, or the track house, which actually looks a lot like the Fallout 4 Sanctuary player home. There's some new survival tents with the Camp Counselor tent and Vault-Tec Super tent. And this one looks pretty big as we have a new variation of that original Scout Tower. This one is called the Skull Tower. There's a snack shack, snack bar light, and alien laser door. And you can bring a bit of Vault 63 back with you in the form of this vault door camp decoration. Couple of build sets now. There's a new Fire Hazard build kit, Blue Ridge Wall set, and my personal favourite, the Fort Fortress set, which looks like our very own buildable Civil War era fort. And there's a first look here at some of the different pieces. For utilities, there's an arms vendor bot, nodding donkey collector, Nuka-Cola cryo freezer, beer mystery machine, accordion, and a pair of new weather stations for the Dead Zone weather and Mothman weather. I think the Dead Zone is actually going to be the new weather you've seen probably in footage from the Skyline Valley update. This lumberjack collection looks very unique and is possibly my favourite so far. There's also an atomic roller, Vortex scrap box, Vortex fusion recharger, Red Rocket coffee maker, and Rad Turkey camp collector. Moving on to wallpapers and floor textures, and we have a couple with two new wallpapers, the Blue Ridge Caravan and Cardinal. And there's also two new floors and foundations, which are the loading bay and alien tech texture. Moving on to furniture, there's a new equipment stash box, grand parlour chair, table, couch, and a Blood Eagle throne, as well as a super duper mart counter and checkout register. The old oak clock is a new floor decor piece with the old glow fireplace, ornate horned candle, and Mothman wing chime as well. There are also some new chairs with the carousel stools. And next we move on to workbenches. There's a new Mr. Fuzzy Heads, this time for cooking, a new Light Me Up power armor station, and a Vault-Tec themed mineral extractor. And there's a lot of new foliage options, which is nice to see, with the dead bush, standard bush, toxic ivy, tall grass, fern, tree stumps, and 4 new pine trees. There's also a turkey buzzard, small candle rack, large candle rack, and plushie Mow the Mole, and to finish, the floating dock. You can claim a PTS pennant if you manage to dive into the player test server. You can arrange some new letters to say whatever you like at your camp, show your allegiance to the Blue Ridge Caravan with this neon sign, or hang some candles instead. A series of menu poster signs are also on the way, and there's plenty more posters, with the astoundingly awesome tales and more of Cooper Howard's classic movies, which do mention Gilda Brosco and Vera Keyes in some fun Easter eggs. Lastly for today, there are a trio of new displays, with the Storm chassis display, refrigerated display, and heavy metal weapon rack. But that's it for today. What do you think of these new items shown? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to read which items stuck out to you. If you enjoyed this particular video, please consider subscribing to help the channel grow. We'll have plenty more Fallout videos releasing soon, so turning on the bell icon is definitely the best way to stay up to date. With that said, I'm off. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.